let's start this again. I'm gonna show you guys how to layer. We're gonna use this picture right here. This is for stenciling or any kind of painting you want to do, perhaps. So basically, we're gonna want to cut out the background first using the free select tool. And depending if we just want our face or whatever, I'm gonna use pretty much a whole. Now I'm not taking my time on this. I'm kind of just speeding through it. Perhaps maybe you would want to take your time, get all the little details, but it shouldn't really matter. So we'll just go ahead and select there. And now it's everything selected on the inside, so we're gonna right click, edit, select, invert. So now it's selecting all of the outside. I'm sorry, I did this in the last video. So first of all, you're gonna need, you want to download GIMP for this. I have a Mac. It also works for PC. Free, easy to use. Okay, back to this. Now that we have this inverted, we're gonna go right click, edit, and clear. There you go. Select none, and now it's just what you're gonna be working with. So we're gonna go to colors, saturate. Usually you want the one with the best contrast. Loom looks like it's gonna be the best one for this. Make sure you click blur, case and blur. Excuse me. five would be alright. I usually go 3 or 5 depending on how detailed I want it. So once you've done this, you're ready to switch the index the picture. So you go to image, mode, index. Let's see what 2 colors looks like. I haven't done this, so 2 colors isn't that bad actually, but just for teaching you guys how to do multiple layers, we'll do 3. Image, mode, index, and we'll just click 3. Convert. And there's your 3 colors. 1, 2, 3. Now obviously you don't have to stick with these. I'll show you how to change them back. Change it after we're done layering. So first of all, you want to come over here, right click, duplicate layer, duplicate layer. Now you want to duplicate for each color you have. Make sure you unclick these, only the one you're working on you want highlighted with the eye on. So once you've done that, we're going to want to start from the darkest color all the way to the lightest color. So we're going to click your select color tool. Now pretty much whatever color you select right now is going to highlight that color in the whole picture. So we're going to click black, and it's going to highlight all the black. There you go. So for this, since we want all the colors black on the first layer, you're going to hold shift now. Going to do this darker gray and then light gray. Now the whole picture should be outlined. Now you already have black picked here, so we're going to go to paint or the bucket. You're going to hold shift, and there you go. That's the first one. Make sure you come back over here, select none. There you go. So now we're going to come over here, unselect the eye, select this eye, and make sure this one's highlighted, not like this, because if you see here doing this, it's going to be all messed up. So here we go. So since we're going to go back and select the select the tool for the color, and then you're going to click the black again. Now you're going to go ahead and delete the black since we already did it. Edit, clear. So now you're just left with the gray and dark gray. So for this one, the second darkest color would be the darker gray. So we're gonna click without holding shift this dark gray, and then now you're gonna hold shift and click the light gray. You're gonna come back over here, select the little whatever it's called, get the exact dark gray of the color. Come back over here, pick the bucket, hold shift, come back onto anything, doesn't really matter where you hold it, but make sure you hold shift and click it. Now everything's that dark gray. So there goes your second layer. Select none. Oops. They're gonna unselect the eye, come back up here, select this one. So this one's gonna be a little bit easier now since we already did black and dark gray. All you're gonna do is select your color, and you're gonna delete those two, and you're only gonna be left with that one. So you're gonna click on the black one, and for this one, you're gonna hold Shift and click on the darker gray, and you're just gonna clear it. Edit, clear, and now you're just left with the select 9 with this light gray. So if we want to see it work out, come back over here. And that is how you will be stenciling it on. So that is your stencil layers. Say you don't want it to be those exact colors, you don't want it, you don't have to have it those colors. If you want to change all the black to white, I don't know, then come back over here, select image, mode, and you're gonna go back to RGB. So once you come back to that, say you want the red, and for instance, we're gonna go back to this selecting the color. You're gonna select black. Now all the black's gonna be highlighted, right? Actually, it's not going to. Oops. Oh crap. I think I switched it back to grayscale. I sure did. Okay, so there you go. So it's basically, sorry, I had it right the first time. We're gonna go over here for mode. You gotta go back to RGB. So now when you're holding shift, why won't you let me do it? Oh, yeah. So basically, you can change the colors, but I don't know why it's doing that. Edit, undo, select none. We're gonna come back. Oh, sorry, layering here. So we're just gonna go back over here to this main color, of course, and just gonna click it for the red, and that's how you're gonna change it. So say you want that red. I don't know why sorry, I blanked out. You're gonna come over here. Say you want this to be green. Hold shift and oh, I'm sorry. Undo bucket fill. You select the color, of course. And that you selected the color gray. You're gonna come back over here, shift, and bam. Select none. Come back over here, and now you have different colors. See? Too easy, right? I'm going to be cutting this one out and spray paint it on a canvas, so I'll let you know how to cut it out and go from there.